Under the water of the bay, or cove, near spawn, lies a subterranean base. This is the first base I made on this world. It was created on the PlayStation 3, and I invited many of my online friends at the time to play on this world with me. Some of their houses can be found inside of this area. I chose this spot to dig the base because I heard a skeleton spawner below the water just after creating the world. Shortly after, my friend Shadow's Wrath joined the world and created a skeleton grinder. Here's the interior of that structure. You may notice that I just said it was a skeleton spawner, but this is a spider spawner. That is because at one point Mojang broke spawners. The spawner showed a pig floating around, but it wouldn't spawn anything at all. Soon after they fixed it, it became a spider spawner. I tried to redesign the system to no avail. Speaking of Shadow's Wrath, this is his house. There used to be a lot of bugs on PlayStation 3 Minecraft allowing for a secret door in his house. Unfortunately, an update patched an issue that would allow you to interact with levers through stairs. Shadow stopped playing the world soon after this. In these next few rooms, there's not too much of interest. There's just some storage, some wool, a former enchanting room, and an old farm. Here is another portal in a railway. The railway was constructed to get the On a Rail achievement. The next base in this world was constructed on the other side, but that will be covered in a future video. Down the cobblestone stairway we find a tree farm, and an old wither arena, which was only used about 3 or 4 times. Further still are some houses, and a jail. In Legacy Edition, it was very easy to strip someone of their permissions. I would starve players I didn't like, then lure them into jail with food. I'd then take their permissions and even change the difficulty to prevent death from hunger. If everyone that had ever played on the world were to log on at once, a good 5 or 10 people would most likely be in this cell. I really liked Lapis Lazuli, and I used it as floor. However, it is no longer there. I had a secret stash on the side of my house, but by this point, nobody had logged onto the world with me in months. There are still 2 areas I have yet to cover, the Nether and the End. The original Nether was terrible. I once got stuck in the Nether with no food, and my friends Puppycraft and Smiley had to rescue me. They used a map to locate me, which was exceedingly difficult because of terrain, and their map icons constantly rotating in the Nether. Now, back to the overworld. If we follow a series of walkways leading to the end portal, we see that it is now covered by my end portal project. Through the portal is nothing extravagant. I am still hoping for an end update before I make anything here. Anyways, when the Elytra was added to the game, you were given the option to reset the end. This allowed old worlds to gain new loot. Remember, Legacy Edition had finite world size. I had a super secret stash of items in the end, dug into the bottom of an end pillar. I then reset the end, and lost countless diamonds, gapples, gold blocks, emeralds, and all of my precious lapis lazuli. Total bummer, right? Thank you for watching. Tune in next time to see the end of the railway.